Hi, I'm Molly Rosenzweig. I was adopted through ACI when I was 6 months old. My parents went to China and got me. I love my family. They're fantastic. They're amazing people. My parents were both fantastic role models, and nothing about being adopted is different to them. Adoption is just about love. It's love on both ends, everything about it. And everyone who chooses to be a part of it. And there's nothing but love there.
My name is Tremaine Mabry. The distinct pleasure of being a newly minted board member for Adoption Center of Illinois, ACI. My husband and I, we have called several agencies in the Illinois area with no luck. And agencies, they don't have the right to discriminate against you based on your sexual orientation. But adoptions agencies, some do. And they say it's in the best interest of the child. And that's awfully subjective. I think I found it on the internet, ACI, and I went to an informational. And I think they started out by saying, I'm just going to tell you the truth. There's no guarantees. From that point on, it was two things. It was just their honesty. They were informative. The agency, they were accessible. After looking at putting in, I think it was up to 50 applications or so for children, just out of the blue, we get a call from somebody in Texas. Almost like overnight, next week we were flying to Texas to meet the boys who are our sons right now. And they had ran up to us and hugged us on the waist, each of them, and said, "Are you our new daddies?" I just lost it. I was like, yeah. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
My name is Justine. I am a birth mother of two daughters, one 30 years old and the second one soon to be 28. When I was 19, I found myself in a situation that most 19-year-old girls do not want to be in, and I was looking for options. I looked in the local reader and saw that there was an adoption agency in the neighborhood called Family Resource Center. There was a family that adoption didn't go through a couple of times. They were looking for a child, whether it be a boy or a girl. And so the adoption plan was formulated. 3 years later, I find myself in the position again, not emotionally or financially prepared to raise a child, and went back to Family Resource Center. And I met with the same counselor. We went through scrapbooks. I saw that this family already adopted two boys. I've had a good experience having an older brother, so I picked the family. We went through the process of the adoption plan. I did not really want to see them after giving birth because I didn't want to feel this connection. And in both instances, they were placed on my shoulder. And for 30 seconds, I had the blessing of turning my head and seeing them for the first time. I never knew what unconditional love was until that moment. Not a day goes by that I don't think about them. I wonder if they're okay. Did they have a good day? What they're doing in their life? And most importantly, are they happy? Fast forward 18/15 years, it turns out my youngest daughter and her family sought me out for reconnection. At which time, Jane Turner became involved with my life, wanting to reach out, asking if I wanted to be involved with my daughter and her family. I'm very fortunate that I have been able to grow the same amount of time as Adoption Center of Illinois. Placing my oldest daughter 30 years ago, the agency was 32, I have been able to grow with the agency. Hands down, every staff member, anybody connected through the ACI community that I have encountered, first and foremost, has empathy There's no judgment. There's guidance that you really can't find anywhere else. In another agency, in a workplace, in a personal environment. So it's very comforting to know that so many people can come back into the fold of this agency. I'm one of them.